The 2018 Brisbane Festival production Ode to Man is easily identifiable as a piece of post-dramatic theatre. This is evident not only in its eschewing of both character and plot, but more essentially in its parataxis. The text being presented is merely a component within the staged event, equal to, and at times subordinate to, the visual projections used, the soundscape created, and the physical and gestural performance that the actor inhabits. The multiple interpretations of the story available to each audience member, filtered through their own existing prejudices or prior life experiences, and the absence of a single, dramatically developing story also mark out Ode to Man as a post-dramatic performance. On its surface, Ode to Man appears to take the form of a PowerPoint presentation of one woman's thesis that men are becoming irrelevant and are destined to die out, or at least that a certain kind of man is already dying out. This impression is almost immediately thrown into doubt by the lo-fi crackling LP record sound that accompanies the character's opening comments. The sound evokes different things for different audience members, but subtly plants seeds of doubt in the presenter's reliability, undercutting her claims of authenticity. At one point she says that an article she is quoting is peer-reviewed, and reminding the audience that what we're experiencing is not a PowerPoint presentation, but an interrogation of the nature of presentation, perspective, and objective truth. Every technical element of the production, whether images on screens, animations, videos, or projections on the actor's body, rather than serving the dramatic function of supporting and illustrating the points being made, instead serves the post-dramatic function of making the audience question not only the validity of the argument being made, but the reliability of the character making the presentation. More than once, the formal presentation mode of the words being spoken is exploded by an emotional outburst from the presenter that illuminates more about her character and her own conflicted views than any part of her thesis, forcing the audience to engage with the material being presented and actively question the assumptions on which it rests. This fits neatly with Harvey's assertion that post-dramatic theatre is a more shared than communicated experience. 2010-13. The inclusion of a main screen, smaller screens, and projections on the actor's body, rather than becoming the cohesive whole associated with a dramatic production, serve to confuse the issue of which is the authoritative voice being represented. Several of the smaller images go wildly off topic, and the main screen videos of past lovers are held longer than is justified. The distinction between objective presentation and emotional outburst is further muddied when the symbolic male image of a running wild horse is projected onto the actor-presenter, effectively becoming part of her identity, a moving memento of all she says she can live without. Cawthon contends that the foregrounding of technical aspects of a production helps to mark or make visible the audience's complex and invisible relations to theatrical space. 2014-86. Certainly, the audience's act of trying to decode the sometimes abstract and frequently unrelated photographic and video imagery goes way beyond the simple fourth wall breaking entailed in the play's direct address to the audience and the various technical aspects which are highlighted. The studied slowness of the extra screen's retraction, or the presenters confiding in the audience that a malfunctioning remote control did the same thing last night, being just two examples. The primacy of the projected images, sounds and animations reach a degree of intermediality where the presenter's speech is on an equal footing with the visual information they provide. A synthesis that creates something that is more than the sum of its parts. As Cawthon reveals, theatrical technology used, as it is in Ode to Man, does not secure the artifice of the stage's fictive cosmos, but instead can be a procurer of an affective experience that allows audience members to understand the theatre space individually, each in their own way. 2014, 180 to 181.